Hello, everyone. This is the web scraping demonstration, and this is one of the projects I was contracted by a Swedish man, and he wanted me to go through and get a bunch of housing, op or housing companies in themselves, and actually go and get their emails, their telephone numbers, all of these different things, in two separate websites. So the first one had a certain amount of information, and using the information from the first website, you would then take it to the second website, input some information from the first website, and then it would give you the rest of it. And then you'd want to output all of that data into a CSV file. That's kind of the basic gist of it. And that's what all of this is doing right here. You can see that it's starting in the first website. It'll scroll down a little bit to get the websites, and then it'll go through, go to the second website, input the data from the first one, and then append all of the stuff from the CSV file. It wants the organization code, year, the name, the municipality, apartment numbers, all of these different things, board name members, board name roles. So a lot of things. So let's run this and I'll show you how it works. So first off, we're starting at the first website. This will go to full screen completely. It'll get it through any pop-ups. It'll scroll down, get the first one right there, grab all of the data from it, and then it'll go to the second website right now, I think. Maybe. There it goes. Goes to the second website, and then it'll input the organization name, and then click on the first option, and it'll take that data, and then it'll just iterate. And you can see right here, down in the terminal, there's an iteration one. That means it's gone through the first iteration. Right now, I have it set to only go through three, when normally it would go through thousands. So it'll go through, it'll get the second one now, and then it'll do the exact same thing. So this is one of the web scraping processes we've been put on, and right here, and while it's running, I'll just talk about what's going on in the background while this is happening. So I'm using a lot of CSS selector for this. If you watch the first video, I like CSS selector. And what we're actually doing is we're going through and we're actually scrolling through the website so that it can load all of the data, because some of this stuff just isn't loaded yet. And then it'll take all that data, go to the second website, input it, and then it'll output everything onto a CSV after the second file is run. So it looks like it's just finishing up the last file, or the last iteration. So it'll get that, and then everything should close out, and it'll say it's complete. So okay, perfect. So now it says down here in the terminal, data has been exported, and then we should see Swedish housing CSV right here, where we can actually see the organization numbers, they're registering, and we're doing this all in Swedish just to keep it simple for what the user wants. We've got the name inputted here, and you can actually, it's because some of it's kind of offset, you can actually see that green matches with green, just like that. And like white would match with white, blue with blue, yellow with yellow, just like that. And if something isn't here, you can actually see that uh like for these first three companies, there wasn't any telephone or email found in either of the websites. So it just outputs nothing. And that's okay. Sometimes there isn't everything listed. And then um yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that's it for this demonstration.